gun if it at least piques my interest, because if I like siphon points from the community, which has millions of points I'm well aware of, then I would feel bad. Like I play it for like 20 minutes, I was like, I really don't like this. Anyways, I will admit it's very, very pretty reskin of FTL if nothing else. Free demo on stream. Oh, okay. Well, free demo I should definitely check out then. Engi A, like I said, we rolled Engi A last time. Engi A is not the best ship. The problem with the Engi A is, well, it has drones and ions are not great. They will actually help us get through Sector 1 pretty soundly, because like the really bad ships are things like Zoltan shields, which we can go through Zoltan shields pretty quickly. The issue really just sort of becomes this problem with the fact like it's a 3-powered weapon and we have 3 weapons total. Like pairing a weapon with the ion blast is difficult. You could pair like another ion weapon with it, but it's not inherently ideal. Normally you just kind of want to swap out all the weapons ASAP and get something more traditional online. Play that after this. All right, maybe. Bit of a novelty value. Sure. I can understand that. I mean, there actually are like some like graphic update mods, but I remember doing the I think it was like Arsenal Plus were like the first tier of like the first pack of ships. I was like, yeah, okay, these are kind of like not super enticing for myself, but then like the later packs were just were just gorgeous. Anyway, all right. Let's go ahead and get this started, though. The data you carry is vital to the remaining Federation fleet. You'll need supplies for the journey, so make sure to explore each sector before moving on to the next, but get to the exit before the pursuing rebel fleet can catch up. Seems like a reskin. I don't know. Normally I put like a human over here on like engines, because I like the idea of... Pixie wishes to get on board. Would you like to be an Engi or a human? You have the choice. The choice is yours. Very good. Maybe most people are dealer's choice. All right, you can be an Engi. Most people are anti-human. Like, I can't exactly blame anyone for making... I mean, they've played a lot. There are several games that get thrown around as like being FTL-ish. I kind of like the human just to deal with like borders. It's normally why I put them outside of piloting. But this system going down, I want repairs, so I kind of like having the Engi there. Rar. I don't know. We'll roll as is. Like the venting on this ship is not very good. Hello, Gestro. How's it going? We just have like these. We have these airlocks here and here, so like venting this portion of the ship is actually kind of difficult. It is a little bit early. Gestro wishes to be a rock. I knew that. All right, let me put that on the list. But yeah, no, I'd already done like some stuff on the day, and like I said, I ate dinner, and I'm like, well, I have 4 hours to kill before I stream. What am I gonna do? I could watch a movie. Instant store. Huh. What do I think about instant store? So that's 35 plus 25. That's 60. I don't know if we sell out, go to a store. I mean, we could get the 20 scrap to get a buffer point before we get into a fight. I don't inherently love making that decision, though. That's why I don't like to play. Yeah, it's a little bit low for me, considering Engi A, I am... Well, I'm on a 13-0 streak, but it's a 28-4 ship.
Crower, Ka Crower, Small Crower, Mini Crower Fuel.
Hello, Faith. How's it going? Welcome back to the Murder Most Foul. Very much appreciated. How you be? Will this be a long stream tonight? That I don't know. Anyway, how's that? I was thinking like I may roll 2, but then like the stealth B is just super taxing for me to play, and I already know that. That I'm playing when I'm like, yeah, nice. Cool. Like, yeah, like this is just like I would sell the drone, or not sell the drone. I would just sell the augment to get like a shield buffer and go from there. Like, how scared am I on most fights? I want my shield buffer. It's fine. Whatever. It's very conservative play. Teleporter, hacking, an ion stunner. Oh, that's gross. We could almost pick up an ion stunner. That's funny. That actually would be a really nice pickup. Halberd beam and a glaive beam. All right, I'll put you on the list there, Faith. I need to get situated for the run. Yeah, this is one of the problems going with like a store a little bit early, but there's a lot of places where having the buffer is just nice. Like 30 scrap and a jump is so ridiculously strong in the early sector. Also, I'm not going to see a bunch of jumps over here. Let's see what we get. Okay, well, avoid searching that because I could lose a crew there. It's not worth it. 20% chance, I think, is what I lose a crew, but I have my starting 3. Don't really have an abundance of them. Okay. Cool. I wonder. Okay, that's unfortunate. So the bomb is in 2nd position. I fall in love with Zoltan A. Is it just me, or is it kind of difficult, squishy early game? So it kind of depends on what you upgrade on the Zoltan A first. There are definitely some issues with that ship, which a lot of people kind of ignore. All right, we're just waiting and getting our shots. So the first thing you do is I just upgrade my weapons. That actually gives you a lot of security. Because then you have this ability to sort of power your Leto if you're in trouble. Pretty okay, not accepting surrenders. So the trick with this ship is to like try and tag their weapons with your ions a couple times, and then you can actually get going. 14 bucks, cool. So yeah, with the Zoltan A, I like to upgrade my weapons, which is actually a speed strat, but it gives you like 3 benefits. Benefit 1 is your Leto comes online, which gives you security. Actually, it has more than 3 benefits, but it gives the Leto online. So you can fire the Leto at dangerous ships to potentially take down their dangerous systems. Maybe you can take out their drone control. Maybe you can take down their weapons. Maybe you hit them in shields and it sets up for your halberd to do a 1-shot swipe. Like, that's really good. The other thing it does is now that you have that 2nd weapon online, a buffer point means you can get hit in the weapons even with an ion and your halberd stays online. So if you're in asteroid fields or against heavier ion weapon ships, you're golden. Unless you want to like move your crew to shields to also give yourself an ion buffer. So there's that. The other consideration is you want to get a weapon online. 2 shields is not really necessary after that. Like, the shield, Zoltan shield, and that buffer point and weapons, and you're good for the first 2 sectors. So then you just have all that money, and normally that money you kind of want in offense because you want to try and pair something with that halberd beam, because against 2 shielded ships, you're in a bind, right? Like, you're going to need that Leto to try and... Oh, wow, another early store. Jeez. All right, well, we know where both stores are now. Yeah, like, hacking also can work in the same thing. But yeah, it's like the smallest investment that gives you all the security that you need for 2 sectors. All right, try to get to the station. What are you hacking? My oxygen? Okay. So apparently, no problem. Weapons in this game, in the early sector, if it's a 2-power weapon, it's in spot 1 of a 2-weapon setup every single time. So because this is a 2-power weapon, we know this is actually slot 1, and then that this means this is slot 2. Oh, well, that was gross. Could you maybe do a thing? Oh, that was a good dodge. Yeah, we are currently only in Sector 1. We just got started. Well, Sector 2 will operate like the same way. I don't know that much about the weapon layouts on ships. It's actually one of the areas I don't have as much information on that I should. Like, it's out there, I just don't know it offhand. All right, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it seems unlikely we'll actually go to the store. With the... I say a lot of rules. I lost myself, sorry. Like the powered weapons? I think that's true for all ships. At least where they have like the 2 weapons set up, that the most expensive weapon has to be first. And it's just a way that you can potentially like identify missiles. I haven't like fully explored all the information that gives the player. All right, now we're just gonna hop around, try and make some more money before we get to an actual store. Hi, well, I guess we're fighting. Okay, so that's good that that's an ion. I don't know what's gonna come online when we take the shield down though, which is the heavy laser. Okay, that's dangerous. Hacking's also dangerous. Does the weapon closer to you always fire first? No. Weapon timing is based purely on like what the weapon timing is. So this weapon charges a shot every 6 seconds, and this one's every 9 seconds. Yeah, that I don't. I think it's going to depend on the layout. We're in a really weird spot right here, so I'm just trying to think of what I want to do. Really weird spot. So they hacked my weapon. Ioned my weapon. All right, so we're gonna go to 2 shields for a little bit here. We have to slow this down a whole lot because we're at a pretty massive disadvantage in this fight with the hack weapons. All right, they're not putting this online because they're diverting the power over to hacking, it looks like. So I'm gonna just bring my oxygen back up and then wait for a hack, and then we'll counterattack them. So, okay, they just depowered the hack. This is so weird. They depowered the hack. Now they're powering the hack because the shield went down. Of course, you're delayed. I have to flash my shields here, because if all three hit my shields, then I have none. Okay. Wow, this fight is such a mess. They're alternating between their hacks. And every time I eye on something, something else comes offline. So we're currently blocking all their ions with our drone, just because I'm trying to think. And because we can do that. Yeah, like I... 3-shot volley, get out of here. Okay. Like, I don't have ion stacking. We hit a shield, and then something just activates. Like, I hit their shield, and then the hack activates, and my weapon just goes offline immediately. Or not. Okay. I mean, I guess technically we could actually get weapons training here, but no, I can't, because again, like I said, it brings up another system online as soon as the shield goes down. Okay, which is the weapon system. Oh, why would you miss there? Okay, wasn't hitting for shields. Okay, engine, which means my weapons got hacked. Which means I have to go up to 2 shields. Nope, they took that weapon offline, so that's fine. Combat drone still goes. Depower. Power ion. This fight is ridiculous. Okay, hopefully they don't have a buffer point in their shields. Oh, good job, drone. Okay. They had a buffer point in their shields. This is such an incredibly bizarre fight. Uh-huh. Okay, should be able to finish them off. I don't even know what to say about that one. That was just weird. So if you're in like one of those, like a fight here in an ion storm, one of the best things you can do if the fight is safe is you just target piloting. Because piloting is a subsystem with no reactor. And so you can just damage their piloting and then they'll eventually just die. And the fight doesn't change. Like, they don't bring anything up online. But as soon as we ion one of their shields, somehow their systems aren't locked off and they can move the power somewhere else. It's interesting. I've never really thought about like how the enemy was able to act in that way, where like if we get ioned, well, I guess it does push out like the power, but like that system becomes locked out in terms of how like power just kind of gets moved around. Quest. Asteroid field. Good thing we have 2 shields. All right, so yeah, we're targeting their weapon system. We'll bring up on our combat drone and we'll just go. There really isn't much in terms of toggling here because like the asteroids are going to be knocking down the shields randomly anyways. All right, let's actually get the shield offline for a second here. That's a garbage offer. $15. Would be really nice to find a place where we could actually do training. I love training. Not really, but it's very useful. Yeah, so like I said, with the Zoltan A though, because you can kind of just spend the 35 scrap and get that buffer point in the weapons and go, then you're just saving everything. And the other thing about the weapon buffer is, like I said, if you find a weapon, it's like, cool, I was gonna get that online anyways. So you're good. And if you find hacking, you know, again, still that Leto can still have value. And then you can just get the hacking online, get it to level 2 so you can clear 2 shields, but then you just get shields 2 by the end of the sector, end of sector 2. Or I guess the start of sector 3. You can kind of push it, it's just potentially risky. Ship being chased by a pirate. This must be the Master Delay ship they're there to rescue. Wow, Rebel Disruptor in sector 1. As long as they don't hack our shields, we're safe. You jerks. Let's test what level oxygen they have. So see how the ion hit here, and also send them on the cooldown, but ion hit here and it's blue and white because this is at least has 2 power into it, so it's not completely offline. But this is flashing gray and blue, so that means that this is completely offline. Hello, Monty. How's it going? Well, we can't train our pilot. Oh, wait. Well, I mean, we could do this, I think. We could maybe get some training here. So we're actually hitting the hacking just so it's disabled so we can actually get our dodge training. How fun is that? But we're only training off of 1 shot. Even if I could get level 1 training here, that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4. That's cheating. Oh my gosh, the game is super cheating. So it used to be like a thing that players could do with hacking is if you like stun bombed your hacking. If you stun bombed your hacking, the stun bomb cooldown would trigger over the hacking cooldown. So normally when you hack, you have to wait, what is it, 25 seconds for the hack to come back online? But they removed that as something that the players could do because that was seen as exploitive. I mean, geez, give stun bomb a use. So now we're ioning their system that they're activating, but it's canceling the cooldown trigger for the hacking, and it shouldn't do that. Like, it doesn't for the player. But we see every time this comes off of cooldown, they just instantly hack us. Of course, now we're just stacking on iron, so they can't do it. Do we ever get level 2 training? Okay, so now we're actually firing fast enough. Yeah, it's a little bit weird. It reminds me, we were doing a fight and I hacked mind control, and as soon as my hack got finished with their mind control, it instantly went back online, which it shouldn't have happened. Like, if they activated mind control, I hacked it to cancel it out, and then once my cooldown came up, the MC went on again, and since that happened, I will never hack mind control, because then it's just completely pointless. Inherently, we won't get that much dodge training here. But I will get weapons training, which is good enough because we will try to do a crew kill. I guess we can also see what level the clone bay is, just to see if it's possible for us to get a crew kill by ioning down. Just break. Do it. Thank you. Like, if it's a level 1 clone bay, it's much easier than if it's a level 2 clone bay. I don't know if I can hit the O2 down low enough and then ion the shield and hit this twice. So they're still powering their drone, so that's why eventually it will blow up while it's getting ioned, where when I depowered it over the ion of the enemy ship, it doesn't explode. You can also do that against anti-drones. It's a thing they changed in the 1.6 update, which is, it's a lot of micro that allows you to essentially bypass anti-drones with your drone control. So it's a slight buff to drone control, but it's an utter pain to utilize. I'm curious, is it level 1? I would like to know. Okay, good. It is level 1. So eventually when we want to go for the O2 kill, we just want to do some stacks on the shields. We could use our drone control here. I don't think we need to, because we can use our drone to suppress the shields, and that way our ion gets in clean. Part of me feels like that's not going to be necessary. It's too early to go move any crew into sensors. So we're doing ion stacking. So every ion deals like 5 ion damage. Sorry. Every ion deals 1 ion damage, unless it, well, whatever. However much ion damage it deals is 5 seconds of delay. So every time we hit with an ion, it stops that system from functioning like it's supposed to for 5 seconds. So if we're able to fire another ion and impact that system again, we can start adding to that. So it's like it's offline for 5 seconds, and then it's like maybe it's 6 seconds, and so on and so forth. So ideally, ions could, like this weapon with training could technically get through level 4 shields eventually, but they have to like not dodge like 10 shots in a row for that to occur. All right, let's see if we can go for a crew kill. All right, and the rock would do any repairs if that was happening. Don't miss! If this was level 2, we would absolutely have to use a drone to check the shield. We still might have to. I'm going to see what kind of progress we can make on a consistent basis. Of course, if they dodge a bunch, you know, whatever, like 3 shots in a row. And then we're just here forever. I don't want to be here forever. But I also would like to not spend an 8 scrap drone part if I don't have to. It's all about conserving resources. Forever is too long. Yeah, it is. One of the problems with FTL is optimal play is very, very slow play. It's very methodical play. Like, this potentially gives us a crew or a free weapon or, you know, a high scrap reward with extra fuel out of storage. And that can turn a run around. Like, finding a free weapon could just, like, absolutely, you know, be the difference between victory and defeat in FTL. Okay, it's getting a little pink. Come on. And then that keeps happening where we just like missing a shot every once in a while isn't bad. It's when you start missing consecutive shots that it becomes an issue. All right, darker pink. We're getting there. Thank you, Faith. Welcome back to the Verbo Spell. I feel like I just welcomed you, but double welcome. I feel like this isn't happening. They're just dodging enough. They might have something like level 3 engines, which makes this... Like, we will inevitably win this way, but... Yeah, okay, Twitch being Twitch. It does that. Wow, really? Okay, it also doesn't help when the drone also misses. Wow. Just... So the timing I'm now using, and like Far kind of made this a lot easier, is I'm waiting for this to fire, and when it does, that's when I use the drone to try and pop the shields. Well, fire too soon. Also a little bit trickier when I can't actually see the drone on the screen. There we go. Oh gosh, you're taking such long paths. Why? Oh, that dodge. No. Say it isn't so. You contact the delivery ship are grateful for your assistance after your reward for saving them. Oh, that's not a double reward event. I just get 13 scrap. Wow. All right. Well, we got training. Yay. 13 scrap. It's not like a lot. Okay, and these jumps don't connect, and I don't think I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Yeah, that's not a possibility, so I hate not being able to get to that store. Weapon screen is good. I reject your offer. So 2 power weapon in this spot, and then the 1 power in the other one. Oh my gosh, what? Why would I depower the weapon? What are you doing there, Crow? Okay. 4 misses in a row, 5 misses in a row, 6 misses in a row. Hey, they got hit. All right. Let's see if we can take down their shield. So both these have reset on their time. Could you hit a key system for me? Vital system, please. Anytime? No, just all the empty rooms. Okay, yeah. You do you. Thanks, drone. You did it. I know Steven's defensive drone. Offensive drone doesn't have a name. It's just disappointing. All right, so we sold the augment for 30 scrap. We spent 50. So we're at 90 scrap for the sector. Still a couple jumps left. Gonna wait for the oxygen to kick back up because there is a possibility of like level 2 hacking. If they hit our O2, we could be in trouble. Again, this is another thing, like not having my oxygen online because it saves me a reactor means that after fights, I have to wait for them to fill up. I can rename the human Monty though. Monty wanted to get on board. Ba, 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 ba. Oh, do you not wish to be a human? If you don't want to be a human, you didn't put in a request for a non-human. If you want to, I of course will let you change because I am super fair and benevolent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't think this is 4 jumps. Vent the human? No. Oh. Okay, well, this fight is potentially disgusting. No, it's fine. I'll just put like what if you want to be like non-human, I can put that over there. And I got notes. Faith is Engi, Gestro is Rock. I can't. This fight is too spooky to mess with a fire beam drone here for like a crew kill. All right, let's go. I set you up for like being a hero there. Yeah, you let me down. Whoa, wow, you went like Super Saiyan there. That was awesome. You'll play anything? Hey. It's all right. Well, you want to role play as? I'm not gonna judge. Don't do that here. Cool. 15 and 14. Nice, good money. So actually, I feel like that's kind of how you should always play the fight, is use the drone to hit the, particularly now that we have training, is we can use the drone to knock down their shields and put 2 ions into their weapons before they can fire. And that's going to take both of their weapons offline, and then we can ion their shield, and now their shield is down, but their weapons aren't charging, and then we can pick them apart. Of course, it also assumes that we don't, like, miss our ion and drone shots. Yeah, that can't happen. Can't dodge. Continue. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. All right, we get another jump. It is a shame though that we saw 2 stores and didn't really get to go either of them. Totally safe fight. Should we get normal training? It's gotta fire a single shot every 9 seconds. We should. Alright. I'll take it. I'll get dodge training as well. It's actually firing about like every 8 seconds. And we already have partial training. And the human and pilot, so hopefully it doesn't take too long. Yeah, no, but like people can just be whatever crew they want. I mean, I know you've already said okay, but I just want to make sure that you're actually okay. Because I've had conversations with people. I'm like, do you want me to change it? And they're like, no, that's fine. And I'm like, it feels like it's not really fine. And then 3 years hence, they reminded me of when I let them down, and I was just like, you said it was okay. That's all I'm saying. Can't come back and be hurt because I gave you a choice. Fire drone is actually kind of interesting because we could potentially just get crew kills using that. Like if it's allowed. Like if we had a mantis sector, I might fire it up. The only problem is it's fired up. Like it doesn't actively impact enemy weapons, which is very spooky. Doesn't do anything against auto ships, but yeah, like you know, like if it starts a fire and it's not in the weapons room or shield room, there's plenty of ships out there that just have a bunch of empty rooms in it. As we saw, that pirate ship that was like half empty rooms. It's like the reverse of the Rock A, where you're looking for ships that have empty rooms. Training is the best. It's the best. Also, I don't think I can download Trigon whilst I'm playing. I don't think Steam would let me do that. As an old school Star Trek fan, DS9, some Voyager, and prior. I have zero hope for this new Star Trek thing that's going to get announced a couple days ago. I heard like Picard. I don't like drones. We control my fate. Yeah, you and me both. Yeah, I don't know. Like, because I really haven't followed for a long time. I mean, I remember watching like some of the new generation stuff. It's just like a series that like after that just never appealed to me. Though I also watched like most if not all of the movies. But I don't know, like it's really weird all the nostalgia stuff they do now and how they just base it purely on nostalgia. They're like, we don't have to worry about developing characters or creating interesting plot threads or trying to engage the viewer. It's just throwing out things they remember that they liked as a kid. And that's kind of all we really have to do for a series. Discovery and Picard are both crimes against humanity. J.J. Abrams was lame. Yeah, like the J.J. Abrams films, it's like, oh, like that was kind of a cool action movie. It's not a Star Trek movie. But like it could work kind of as like an action-y thing, and then the second one where it felt like they didn't even understand what the Prime Directive was. Because they just didn't really understand what the Prime Directive was. And it was just like, oh, you know, if a huge total planet of life was about to be eliminated, we can't do anything about it because our technology would ruin them. It's just like, I mean, it's like, I could understand if you don't want them worshiping you as gods and enslavement, you have to like but even then, like all cultures like are, you know, have mythology and religion and whatnot, so you could save them and let that just be a story they tell people, and then they get to live. Work for a black, yeah, right. Like if you have, that's a really interesting point. I didn't consider that, but right, like if you're spending that kind of money, you need there to be battles. Cisco. .24%. The jukes just keep on coming. Yeah, so like I haven't watched the series, and it, I don't know, like it lends itself to a formula where you could do a full arc throughout like a season, or you could do, you know, episodic things. Like you just pick a moral lesson you want to have. You just pick that, and then you have a thing that deals with it, and that people can kind of learn, and you know, and you can do so much with just that. They reboot the films with the action films, not sci-fi, which is why they're not Star Trek. No, they had the magic blood that heals everybody. I remember that. That was very sci-fi. The blood that they had to get from Khan and not anybody else, even though they had all the other super people there with the ability to cure all that they never used ever again. Everything is just plot devices. Right. You know, it's like Have Gun Will Travel was Gene Roddenberry, like before Star Trek, and I love Have Gun Will Travel, and I'm slowly trying to convince chat they should go check it out, even though it's a black and white Western. But like they just like episodes would just be like these like morality lessons, and they were amazing. Like all the characters were like really interesting and well written, and they had like, they've operated under this like core tenet of like beliefs, and then you just watched how people kind of like engaged in that, and so it was like a really good reflection on societies from back in the day, but was applicable to things in the future. You know, so where Star Trek should be things in the future that feel like applicable to now. It's kind of like one of the problems with like superhero movies. It's like, yeah, but there's superhero problems. Like, it's tough to make that relatable. Some people can do it well, and there's also something to be said about escapism. I don't know, watch it for the first time on season 3 where it starts to come into its own, you know? Yeah, and sometimes it takes like I don't mind slow burns. I don't mind taking the time to like develop and get into something. I remember watching like Firefly with my dad, and I had forgot how slow the first the pilot episode is. Like it's really slow. Then like all the rest of the episodes are really great. You know, and I mean, like, I don't know what they're gonna do with all the Star Wars stuff, because like Mandalorian was clearly their biggest thing, but they keep trying to want to do spin-offs, because I think they were gonna do like the Marshall spin-off, and then Gina was gonna get a spin-off, but then Disney fired her, and they canceled doing the Marshall thing, and then they kind of felt like they were cramming some Mandalorian elements into Boba Fett, because they realized that the thing about Boba Fett was just this silent assassin who had like 2 lines of dialogue throughout 3 movies, and was just, you know, like seen as this like imposing figure, where like the Empire, which blew up planets, was like, hey, don't you go around disintegrating stuff. You got to keep that under check. Like, wow, how ruthless are you? Where Darth Vader's like, you got to take it down a notch. and then like now trying to make like this character people are invested in. It's just like, well, you know, you just murder bots can't really write story. Jax. Terry Farrell? Troy's bonds, every follow, running people on the station is pure gold. Terry Pratchett. Well, Terry Pratchett I thought was the author. I think it's somebody else. Yeah, she was Dax. Terry Farrell. F-A-R-R-E-L. Yeah. Boom. Every once in a while, out of the ether, I can pull out some piece of arcane knowledge. He was a sci-fi author, correct? Yeah. Short bridge, the sea, the little fishes. She was also the cat in the US pilot of Red Dwarf. Oh my gosh, I can't even imagine the US version of Red Dwarf. Like, those old BBC productions with like the ramshackle sets where it's just like, don't try leaning on a wall because this whole castle will fall over. This spaceship will collapse into a black hole if you like. They're so charming. Oh, we only need 2 more dodges. Finding out the history of the cat. That also, again, Red Dwarf. Red Dwarf got science fiction. They did such... There were so many silly things, but they like really captured like sci-fi elements really well. Because what, they went to a planet where time ran backwards? That was fun and horrifying in the right ways. Holograms. Was it Lester was like the god for the cats? Because Lester's cat, so Lester got frozen, I forget how many years, like Lester was frozen for a long time. Like everybody else on the ship dies, but the cat which he had smuggled on eventually creates like cats which evolve into like humans, noids, yeah. Ian, the physical therapist from Frasier, was Holly. Okay, right. Daphne. All right, let's kill the ship. Wow, yeah. Oh, jeez. Santa comes out of the chimney and steals kid. Yep. Santa's awful. Oh, it's so good. Continue. All right. So 20. So 160 scrap sector 1 is pretty good. Pretty good. Rock controlled or uncharted nebula. And those are also uncharted nebulas. That's disgusting. That's so gross. Unless he goes to put Spanish, but he wrote the rules about seeing the cat on board. Wasn't inoculated. Right. The cat is inoculated in the book. What? I don't like it. So there's a chance we could run into an event that has like a chance that we just lose a crew member. We have the mine event. I don't have a blue option for it. I'm not gonna do this to save a crew, but it also has 2 stores. It's so much better money than this. I have like no blue options. Do you have fuel? Yeah. Fuel for Uncharted is like pretty all right, even though it's back-to-back Uncharted. Here's the guy of the galaxy did them. Remember correctly? Oh, cool. Rock is tempting though. Yeah, I don't think I can base. Like, is losing a crew worse than the amount of scrap and missing out on? I need stores. Like, we need stores. Okay. So we take this beacon, so that shows us that that's a store. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so we should be able to see all the beacons. It's like, it's only a chance we even come across the event, and then there's also, it's only a chance if, like, we have a crew die from it. All right, we just hop to the store now. There's no reason to delay it. Hacking. Wow. No weapons. I don't think we do anything else. All right, so there's 2 guaranteed stores in this sector. But Rimmer reads them? Oh, geez. The Arnold Rimmer song was one of the few times I actually stopped like a VHS tape and rewound it to watch something again. In part because I was laughing so hard. Like, I was sobbing. Okay, intruders on board. Gross. Two rocks in my engine. Okay. Could be an Artemis. So we open up the doors to vent O2 out, because that's the only way I can move them. Officer. Oh, the weird ion bug. Okay, yeah, it is an Artemis. This is bad. Unless it hits, don't hit anything vital. Okay. Okay, shields, then everything else goes in here. Cool. All right, this could have been a lot worse. Hey, Dragon Sage. Hello, Whole Pigeon. Hello, hello. It's more likely than you think. All right, so they shouldn't be able to break this. Okay. Everything is fine. Gross fight. The other thing is we can also run into cloaking ships in this sector, which is also bad for the Ion build. Because they just shake off the ions while they're cloaked. But the rocks are just engines. They're not there anymore. We got rid of them. We found a way. We just vented. Okay, second store. So because there's not going to be a third store, I'm kind of okay farming up money before we hit this one to maximize its value. Search for the ship. Nope, we're not doing that quest. Thank you for the free weapon. It's good to be the king. It's good to be the king. Okay. Yep. Just totally deserved and earned that. 1, 2, 3. I got like, what, 4 jumps? Let's just do 3. I don't want to be too greedy here. Yeah, now we can just find like any other complementary weapon and we are really set. Okay, so if our theory is correct, this should be a Leto then? Of course, the good thing is we can do this if we don't want to take damage. Possibly. It's a Leto. Cool. All right, second fun thing. What kind of crew do they have on this pirate ship, if you don't mind me asking? 2 rocks. All right, well, that's a lot less likely to get a crew kill. Unless I want to use a drone part to set their ship on fire. Is it worth the second drone part? Should have just, I should have really thought about that beforehand. No, like we have 80 scrap, we have a store up ahead. We have a weapon we could potentially sell. Join flak. You can't be the flak. It's not allowed. It's very Dig Dug of you. Dig Dug also tries to become like weapons. 14 bucks. Cool. All right, we'll take another beacon before the store then. Rage all you want. I didn't make the game. Attack the surviving mantis. This could be a crew kill. Where are you boarding? Enjoy being vented. Is it easier with the flak or is it easier with the fire beam here? Or like hacking or... Okay. So if I move the Engi to fight in here, the Mantis actually will run through the med bay and fight the human. I only really need one shield. Oh my gosh, you're so slow! It's an ion bomb? Hello? Here. Well, they got some fires. Got some more fires. Well, so much for dodging. It's fine. I don't need dodges. This, I think, is like the third or fourth time I've used a fire drone. And I'm counting the time I used 2 against the flagship as 2 instances. Alright, we got it. Hopefully, ideally. They almost die just from hull damage. Jeez. Fun. Alright, we used fire beam drone. There we go. Alright, just tell me like a burst 1, burst 2. Let me get out of your way. Mind control, cloaking. Okay. All right, this is a very good store. If you love Monty up in all those skills, you'd be a full Monty. Nice. All right, so, jeez. Can I? Okay, I don't need all of them. I don't need all those weapons. We definitely buy the burst here. It's cheaper, effective, efficient. That lets me with 70 scrap. Okay, do I sell everything and get cloaking? I mean, I think we just do that. Right? So we have all of our systems now. We just need one other complementary weapon, and we're done with our build. I went with the burst over the flak because I can target those projectiles. Also, I think I couldn't quite afford a flak unless I sold this. And I don't like the idea of, like, against auto ships where a bunch of my shots just miss forever. Cool. All right. Promise to help. Use Engi. I mean, we could have sold this, but the drone still actually has some value in some potentially gross fights. One, two more jumps left. See what's wrong. Take 5 damage. Sweet. All right, so this sector had everything. Really good weapons and free damage. Whoa, that wasn't done yet. Sorry. We might be in a weird position that we're gonna have to actually like hack to set up flak, unless we get money here. Hey, we're getting money here. Okay, you two deal with that. This fight's completely safe. Double Zoltans. All right, let's see if we can kill the rock. Because the Zoltans are much... What am I doing? Why did I depower all my shields? Okay, that's fair. Why did I do that? We won't talk about it. All right, so the rocks... I screwed up. Like, I could have cloaked towards the tail end, kept the rock on our ship, and got the kill. Or I could have powered my burst laser to try and pop it when it went into the med bay here. So, yeah, that was all amazing and good play by me. Like, the best play, really. I've gotten the Engi virus before, but not recently. What am I doing wrong in that mission? You have to offer up an Engi to get the virus. So if you don't have an Engi, then you have no chance on doing it. I never do that anymore. Like, I always fear the possibility that I just have to run from a fight and I just risked an Engi for training. And it's just like, oh. But there's a couple other options, like hacking, just completely avoids a fight. Which is pretty good. Oh, level 02. Okay. Auto fire off. Make sure the first shot lands. The second shot has actual value. And then we'll see what's going on over there. Should still be a pretty easy crew kill here. Virus is yellow, everything seems worth it to me for the trade. Well, so the thing is, like, you are putting a crew member at risk. If you don't win that fight, you lose that crew. Hello, Kalara. Yes, yes, yes. So it's like, what is the benefit, which is some training, versus the risk of, like, you just lost an Engi. So if I have another blue option, I tend to take those instead. Please hit. What is happening? I'm sorry, did you just dodge one out of... Did you just dodge 50% of my last 8 projectiles? Thank you. I missed the fire drone already. Well, we went with things that win. Fire drone is not cheating. Fire drone is just really awful. Like, you saw that fight. That fight was completely safe. We had an ion to shut down their shields totally. And it was still kind of sketchy. Like, it almost just burned the ship down and we didn't even get a crew kill out of it. $22. Hector. Hi, Hector. And by Hector, I mean Gestro. All right, because of training purposes, I'm gonna put you indoors. Yes. Welcome on board. Next sector. Oh, right. Uncharted Nebula or Uncharted Nebula. Yeah, select sectors don't show up in Sector 4, so that's how we knew that these were all Uncharted Nebulas. I'll take the one that maybe goes to a green sector that I'll like. Maybe. Okay. I don't think the stores inherently matter here. We should just get our weapons up. And then upgrade our hacking to level 2. Hey, Bloodblad. No, there's not a right, there's not a wrong. No, no, no. Stop. Stop. Why won't you stop? How's it going? 1, 2, 3. I mean, we go 1, 2, 3, 4, like maybe like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Like we could bounce around a little bit before, like there may be a weapon at a store. We'll see. Again, we have plenty of improvements we could just do on our own ship. Hi there. Like level 2 hacking, level 2 cloaking just to shut down enemy offenses for the entire run seems pretty good. Seems pretty good. Perfect. All right, so that sounds like a rock that's punching down that door. I'm not 100% focused on getting an O2 kill here. Just might as well give myself the chance. Which weapon do you bring back online? The burst? Well, that's not nice. Okay. All right, no, that's cool. It's cool. It's you do you, FTL. You gotta. That's what you do. If we got a fire in here, that'd be really convenient. All right, I want the rock out of the room. Oh, you're running away. All right, well, fun's over. Okay, I was a little bit spooked there for a second. No. Wait, did you really dodge that many shots? What? How? How? Your pilot just strolled in there and casually evaded everything. Cool. Respect. Ba-da-ba-ba. Continue. Uncharted nebulas full of empty beacons. Full of empty beacons. Okay. So I got a missile this. Maybe an Artemis. Let's go find that out. No boarding. 2 crew only. It is a Leto. We know it's a Leto because it's only 1 power. We know that there's only 2 crew on here because the Engi, which starts in piloting, ran all the way down to engines. Now the problem is they just don't have a lot of hull. Like, yeah, maybe we get a crew kill with the fire, but Engi's gonna Engi. Yeah, okay, it didn't start an immediate fire, so. Your name here, I picked the ship also? No, because I always just do random. For streaking purposes. And the other reason I can't do it is I know how Twitch operates, and if I let people choose, somebody would lurk in my channel for like 4 months, and then they would just request nothing but Stealth B. Right, Blood Lad? I know it's you. I guess we could take another jump. Part of me thinking I can get some fuel. Maybe potentially another interesting weapon. You read my mind? Some people are good. Ew. Is that an ion intruder? Okay, drones got hacked. That's an ion intruder. I'm not gonna mess around. Okay, no, it's just an... Okay, that's not awful. 13 drone parts. Could try for a crew kill. 2 shields is good enough. All right, you there, and then reverse them. You'll be real good at it afterwards, which is really frustrating. Yeah, last time I got really frustrated that I actually banned Stealth B. Not because it was recommended, like I was just trying to get better at Stealth B and I ran it like 6 times in a row, lost 6 times in a row, and it was just like, this was a mistake. Yeah, I don't know what you are you're doing over there, but you can stop that. Okay, you're also supposed to help. That was the whole point, was that it would be closed down very quickly. All right, I'm gonna decharge that so I can bring my oxygen back up. Gross. Okay, flak back online. We have to keep maintaining the hack here so their repair is slowed. Okay. So they're suffocating now. No, I think I'll keep my crew kill. Huh. Okay. We got a slug. What do I want to do with the slug? What do I do with a slug? I mean, we could put slug in piloting, that's per tradition, and then I should reassign where the rock goes. I lose the training on it, but... Just add salt. No! No! I mean, we're gonna train the slug in piloting, that's the only sensible thing to do. I could put the rock in here, put the human indoors, I guess. Trust slug. Oh, yeah, sure. You can always trust slugs. I did not fix this breach. Okay. Yeah, let's do that. Always have to be careful in nebulas. Your sensors aren't working, so you have like a hidden breach. You know? It can crop up at the worst time. Which is another reason, like, I don't like... Some people like leave breaches in rooms and they're just kind of indifferent towards them because they're like, well, it's in an airlock or something along those lines. I find that just like inviting disaster. Like I will forget and then I just open like all my interior doors to like cancel out one breach and forget that there's that second one. And suddenly like my entire ship is devoid of O2. Am I going to that store? 30 scrap and this potentially buy the like final weapon. Come at 2. Backup battery. All right, I can buy the battery. Next sector should be green or red. 14 fuel should be sufficient. Keep the anti-drone. I don't even think anti-drone has any blue options. Hi. So you're warning of our passing. That means you're running at the start of the fight. Okay, you're a very reasonable fight. I appreciate that. Well, we tried. Now let's do it with cheating. Better. Alright, we just don't want it to get away. And we'll also get like low scrap rewards from this fight, which is amazing. Like the chance of losing essentially 2 total rewards and the actual outcome is just low. Because FTL thinks it's funny. $14. I'm super tempted to like actually start like investing in my ship, but I shouldn't. I should still keep money because we still don't actually have that 3rd weapon slot. A rock armored transport nearby. It looks to have lost its bearings. Cool, we got a rock. Take $28. Good deal. Third empty beacon. Attack the pirate. Okay, this will require hacking, but we might be able to get a crew kill by letting them board us twice. And we only need to do 2 damage to their weapon system to be safe. So we're actually gonna vent here, because I don't know what level their teleporter is. No, that will let us vent faster. Yeah, no, walk through the oxygenless room. That's good. You're thinking now. All right, 20 should be good. They'll go back on their own. All right, let's actually, I don't know, use battery so we can have oxygen. All right, so the rock's gonna try and fix this, and then eventually give up because they are gonna have to actually teleport over here, and the slug will go to do repair. We'll shoot the slug, and then we'll just beat down the rock, hopefully. There goes the rock. Those are my 2 most damaging crew. I only fired 1 shot to try and save a damage, and then it started fire, so it's actually going to do 2 whole damage. No, I should have cloaked. How much health are you at? I need to deal 3 damage to Lysandria. Okay. All the crew. Just all the crew. Am I diving in this sector? 1, 2, 3. I'm trying to think of how many jumps from here. That's 2 or 3. If I go out to these beacons, it's gonna be less. Either way, I think we just take this one. Intruders in board. Hi, that's like a lot of intruders. Please open. How do I keep not opening that door? All right, we're just temporary distraction, just for a moment. Not for like a lot of moments, but just one. Close that door. Eventually they'll work their way towards the med bay. We're gonna kite through here with the rock. All right, there we go. Shoot. The rock took like a lot of hits. The rock took like a dumb amount of hits at the end and was actually kind of low on health there, so I had to book it and send somebody else in to potentially distract with was that a metric or imperial mode? Okay. No, keep going to medbay. Did I tell you to stop? Apparently. Whew. Okay. I juked that way too much, and there was a possibility, like, this door broke, so they're all gonna pour into this room and then start attacking the rock, and then I had to get the rock out of the room, so that's why I just made a beeline and threw the human in there to try and take any potential punches and not lose a rock crewmate there. Though they were probably at more health than what They're still at less health than what I thought in terms of moving them out and like that realization, like I just put them in a bad position, but their health bar is 150. So like what looks like, oh, you know, 20 health is like 40 or 50. I need to save. I need to find a spot for you. I guess we'll put you in shields for now. I don't really like you being in shields. Engines is actually better. Yeah. All right, so we can go here, exit, or you can probably go here, like 1, 2, 3, 4, then exit. 3 jumps sounds like a lot of jumps. Attack. All right, try to see if we can get away without having to use a drone part here. Cloak their volley, shoot their piloting down. Don't actually cloak. Okay, fine. $19, nothing useful. Okay, so while we're gonna dive, we should do this. All right. Gives us everything we need. 1, 2, 3. I think I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3. I don't. No, that third, that's safer. Going 1, 2, 3 is safer. Okay. Double diving would not be good. Prepare for a fight, I guess. As long as I have 2 shields, I'm safe. Cool. I can do that. Being safe with 2 shields sounds good. Makes me think of what isn't powered on this ship. Level 1 piloting. Let's get rid of the shields. A simple checkbox with a description in the book that says, follow the series would make audibles so much more user-friendly. Yeah, I have a feeling, I've never used Audible, but there's a thing like once you're the only game in town, you're just like not used to innovating. There actually used to be, Comixology that was, you know, like a place to buy comic books online, and then that got bought by Amazon, and it was just such a big chunk in it. There's like no real organization. There's not like a really clean way of setting it or putting things together, knowing what you have. It's just like a complete mess, and they're just like, well, we don't have to spend money on it because you can't go anywhere else. And it's like, it's a real shame where they kind of like stop wanting to be, what is it? In being inventive? No. That's not what I'm looking for. Innovative. 1 fuel for 3, no. Did get 3 jumps. Hi there. 2 shields, and we're safe. We do have 12 drone parts, though. We do have to be a little bit careful, though. Okay, it was not in my shields. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I'll just kill the mantis. Nope, never mind. I'll just kill them. I mean, I got 3 crew punching them in the... and they're gone. Okay, Engi. Try to kill the Engi. Probably do a level 2 cloak when the Engi's health gets low enough. Which has to be now. Nice. All right, let's heal you up. This is actually a training fight we could use, but I think with all of our resources, we needn't bother at this juncture. Level 2 oxygen. Alright. Bum, ba-da, bum, bum, bum. So it takes, like I said, a million times before. By the time the Mantis does about 4 repairs, they run out of oxygen. So it's about 100 seconds for a ship to run out of O2. I'm gonna try and see if I can do with this without having to use a drone part. It's a decent enough chance. Mantises don't run except for the prizefighter event. Maybe some pirate layouts. And the prizefighter event runs away. That's it. Mantis stay till the end. Hey, am I right? Why? I really don't want to shoot flak because there's not a guarantee the flak's even gonna hit. We still have plenty of hull to play with though, so not in a big hurry. When I miss the next volley, we'll use a hack to get the crew kill. To try and ensure. There we go. You dead yet? It's getting close. Good luck with LB, thanks. Yeah, we had Fed see the run before, so there was a couple of, and then Rock B, yeah, there was a couple questionable ones towards the end. Make us earn it down the stretch. Only one bad ship. Of course, that's always going to depend on people's definition of bad. Farb says that Fed C isn't the worst of the Federation ships. Actually, Hollow's kind of says like it's not that bad. It's definitely not one of the worst ships. Might list it as average, below average. All right, and we're diving. Let's get one more reactor. Sounds reasonable, I know. Sounds reasonable. Hi there. Okay, so I'm gonna hack your weapons. All right, so I got to be concerned about this. The timing of their weapons. 1, 2, 3, 4. Mini beam. It is an Artemis. Okay. Is Rock gonna get there in time? Of course not. Okay. Engi out. Back in. Swap crew positions. One shield's pretty fine against, just need that against the Vulcan for the time being. Alright, so I'm cloaking this. Do I try and break shields so my volley's better? Plus gives them another system that they have to try and defend. I'm trying to actually kill them off here. I have to wait for the full cloak duration. I don't even have anybody flying this. Okay, so now that the Vulcan's down. Okay, we'll try to go for shields again. Stop it from being broken. Cloaking is up. Take my chances. I just noticed the Vulcan's the only thing that gets past the cloak hacking chain eventually. I guess it could. Leto comes really close. Ion Mark II, I think can potentially get there as well. Okay, we only have the beam up. All right, let's get that fuel. Let's get that fuel. Ba-da-bum. Yeah. Well, it also takes the by the time the Vulcan actually got a chance to fire, like you pretty much won, right? So you're saying player hacks weapons and has cloaking and it doesn't manage to hurt enemy weapons? Yeah. Eventually, yeah, we get there. Maybe. Possibly. Oh, look at that precious fuel. To be fair, we're down to like 13 fuel. I like to, of course, have my 14. Okay, 1 tick of pilot training. Next sector. Also, where Zoltan homeworlds are pirate controlled. I mean, do I go Zoltan here? Zoltan's spooky. I have plenty of crew. I wish I just had another weapon. Yeah. I don't know. I don't think there's no real reason to risk it. Just a dumb fight where it takes multiple volleys for me to land. I just need one more weapon. No, okay, you're just gonna put the store right there. Cool, cool, I appreciate it. Could be the only one in the sector. And they're just saying, like, hypothetically, that the only thing that could get through the lockdown would be a fully spooled Vulcan. But you're right that in that situation, you're either jumping away before it actually deals you damage, or you're going to damage the systems to a point where they're not going to hurt you. Nope. Nope. You wanted to be there. That's where you are now. Do I want, like, combat training? Precious combat training. And repair training. So the only thing we really are missing at this point is just the third weapon. That's really it. Halberd beam would be ideal. Aw, that's almost interesting. Hack the weapon, as we do. Like all the time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Though I have kind of noticed, like, this particular setup is just so ridiculously strong. Like, when I don't have it, it's weird. I have to, like, look at fights and be like, wait, what do I have to do to win this one? Oh, right, yeah, okay. No Engi friends? Oh, I'm sorry. That's, yeah, we haven't picked up any additional Engi. Oh, don't 3% me. No. There we go. Or like something that helps enable crew killing also for phase 1 would be nice. Well, that's a little bit late. Well, wait. If they run out of oxygen, because the O2's busted, and Gumpo suffocates, we might actually have a crew kill. Oh my gosh, accidental crew kill. Amazing. Just find a fire beam. I'd be on board with a fire beam. I should kind of keep an eye out for a second store. So like taking this distress loses me scouting jumps in the sector. Asteroid field. Zoltan shield. Hey, can I have your fire beam? Look, I'll let you live if you give me your fire beam. It's the best deal you're gonna get today, I guarantee it. With the Astrofield, there's potential their weapons actually time. Annoyingly. Oh. Of course, there's always the chance that burst laser starts fire. Well, I'd only really need it for phase 1. Like, we just hack shields. The burst will most likely take their weapons offline. As long as I'm dealing 1 damage to their missile system, the missile system gets cloaked 100% of the time, so. It's a little bit sketch, I admit. You just don't get 3 fire beams? No. Oh, the fire came back! Scored. Good job, fire. No asteroid friends there. It's fine. Oh yeah, no, yeah. Like the aside from that, there's just it's a lot easier to put together a weapon system when you have 4 because you can get like a bunch of other stuff, right? Like 3 burst laser 1s is not nearly as impressive as 4. That you can get like, you know, a couple burst 2s and something else, and then you just have that 4 spot with like a small bomb or fire bomb or breach bomb or whatever, fire beam, and it's like, I have an answer. I have something that kills crew. Full training, nice. Oh, denied by the asteroid. They gotta be low on oxygen. Oh, this is very interesting. Now they're starting to panic. Because it's so fun. I definitely have gotten a better appreciation for Firebeam. Come on, asteroids. Help me out here. Asteroids, help me out here. Nope, never mind. We're good? Yes! Yeah, like it's I mean, there's a decent number of ships where it doesn't do much. Particularly if you don't have hacking. If you don't have hacking, it's really bad. Does anybody know anything about getting this game on Android? I have no idea. I don't recall if they were doing anything in terms of getting on Android. I was under the impression they were just done with the game. I will level 2 cloak. I will hack your weapons. That's what we've been doing the whole time. I will now hack your weapons and shoot at them because they're kind of spooky. And you're just gonna dodge them all. All right, fair enough. Their cloaking kind of screws up stuff here. All right, I guess we get to see. We probably have to cloak. Like, what am I talking about? Yeah, like, you know, again, of course, it doesn't do anything against auto ships. It's not really great against Lannies. It's not great against Engis. Yeah, we can keep the oxygen online while we're there. You know, and again, even without hacking, like, slugs just have so much crew. Alright. I'm gonna see if I can break their piloting this volley. Good. Didn't even have to use our cloak there. Okay, now I have to cloak because this. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. We got this. Safe. Microed our way there. But yeah, there are, like I said, if you get hacking and then against like squishy crew, gets the job done. No, yeah, no. Particularly the kind of person that enjoys watching crew burn, which I assume isn't anybody in this chat, because we're the good guys. We're the heroes of this story. I kind of want to see if that's a store. Kind of also want to see if that's a store. War crimes the game. Yeah, that's what hacking allows for. Hacking is an incredibly powerful system on one side, but on the other side, boy, it allows you to do a lot of stuff. Makes it much more interesting. Oh my gosh, you're being attacked, slavers. Oh, I haven't done a Zoltan one yet. I don't know who's been a big fan of Zoltans. Oh, Gestro would have to write the rock command. Weapons hack. Crow, I can't believe you did a weapons hack. I know, I'm just as shocked as you are. So we only have to damage their weapon system a singular time. Not that time. And we're completely safe. And then we'll crush their O2 and we'll try and get a crew kill. Unfortunately, that is an NG. Oh, this is where having a third weapon would be super nice. I mean, we shouldn't be able to die in any fight at this point. Well, we are only firing 5 projectiles against 3 shields. We will eventually win. No second shield coming up in time, so I don't get halberd. Good. I appreciate that. All right, there we go. Okay, so I'm gonna hack this down because it was gonna fire with the ion still on my shields. The only danger is like ships potentially running away from us. Aw, come on, we were gonna be friends. At least the Mantis is very slow on repairs, so it's gonna take, what, 50 seconds to do a repair? The NG is gonna take 6. We in there. I might not go for a crew kill because of fear of them potentially running away at some point. No thank you. Yeah, fire's a little bit late. So, like, that's a fight where it kind of showcases the power of the weapon hack. Like, we could have hacked shields, and we probably still would have been okay, because like I said, we only needed to hit their weapons a singular time. But essentially, we just inevitably were going to win. And they're never going to hurt us. So that's pretty good. Still, we are going to have to actually upgrade weapons and get, like I said, that third weapon online. Sure. See, this is spooky because I have to do 3 damage to their weapon system so I don't get hurt here. Or we just hack their weapons and we don't worry about it ever. That's another possibility. We could do that. See, I think it's a breach. Cool. Good volley. So there's a possibility I actually get to double hack against the breach missile here. Or we just get it offline and there's a fire. It's also good. No. Okay, so they have no oxygen, that crew is low on health, and there's a fire in the weapons room. But they also only have 4 health. Shields training. Why I never. There is a second store. Cool. Asteroid pit going in there being sneaky like. Do I have to cloak? 1, 2 shield bubbles down. Yes, I do. Oh, there was another fire? That's amazing. Oh, and he changes directions. Good job, Banks. I love you. All right, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like 1, 2. I think we're taking all these jumps and we're still gonna be like short in the sector, but that's fine. It's more important that we come across the store. Good job, jumping when you, okay, that's cool. There's the value of it, and then it actually gives us some offensive output. If we didn't find a weapon. We didn't find a weapon. Yeah. Buy 2 drone parts in case we do have to get reliant on the beam drone doing some damage for us. Sorry. Do I want the combat? Do I want the defense drone? Like, I don't inherently need it. But it also is only going to cost me 50 bucks. Alright, and I'm going to get a buffer point in my weapons. So we're still well within our ability to get another weapon online. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can start floating extra scrap into, like, upgrading hacking. Second destroyed cargo ship with its cargo started intact. Suspicious. I think this is just a potential boarding event. Medium scrap, low scrap, boarders in a pirate ship, nothing happens. Cool. Boarders in a pirate ship. Yeah, a weapon when everything's, yeah. Well, what this does is, like, there might be a situation where I'm gonna want to have to hack shields to, like, get through damage consistently, and they have a missile, so it just gives me an option. I probably wouldn't have done it if I didn't have the scrap for it. All right, I just need to do, what, 3 damage to their weapon system? And they're gonna board with more crew. Alright, I'm gonna actually engine attack here. because we're on a pretty good timer. Either this goes offline and we're safe, or by the time this fires, I'm gonna be able to hack and drop their weapons again. Mantis and a rock are coming on over to say hello. In my med bay. I'm gonna send the Zoltan over there. Okay, we're good against 2 shots. We're just chasing them down as they're like running through the ship. Yeah, alright. I'm not gonna worry about this Engi doing whatever Engi things it does. Okay, I'm gonna move you 2 back to here. We have power floating, so I don't have to worry about the Zoltan depowering anything. The only problem is the oxygen. Alright, well, you're gonna have to slow him down. Alright, so they're the 2 left. Cool, vent. Finish venting that room. Shouldn't be a problem. Weapons are still safe for us. They don't have a med bay. Alright, so we'll slow play this. Maybe we get a crew kill. Maybe we don't. Let's kill them before like they do something weird like teleport back. Oh, they're event porters. They shouldn't do that. Good job, everyone. Okay, their weapons are back online. Shoot. Alright. I want their crew to board. Alright, you 2 make it over here eventually. Eventually. Again, save weapon setup. Cool. How much health is that? Oh, the 2 that teleported back are pretty much at full health. Sugar. Let's give up on the idea of a crew kill here then. If only if you had the fire beam drone, Crow. Mm-hmm. If only. No. 21. Bum, 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 ba-da-bum. 60. Called Fire Beam. Yeah, yeah. Fire Beam would be a decent addition. Truly would be. Okay. Probably just gonna try and win this without having to use a hack. But it's Halberd. Asteroid comes in. Halberd does 1,000,000 damage. Like right now, if the Halberd fired right now, 1,000,000 damage. Full 1,000,000. Can't allow it. So we bought these weapons in what, Sector 2? And then, I don't know, maybe I was a little bit aggressive on my spending. I could add a little bit more money for that early store in the pirate sector. I'd have been a lot of money to been able to buy a weapon in that situation. Is anything coming off cooldowns? No. Alright, level 3, 70 scrap, can totally buy like a weapon for 70 bucks. Continue. Outposts, guaranteed double rewards, outposts and settlements. What are you hacking? Okay. We'll try. Cool. Didn't have to cloak there. Did have to cloak there. I just didn't. Because also I could have just shot their weapons if I hit one of their weapons, and then we're completely safe. That was not the smoothest way to have done that fight. Bad fight analysis. Well, I mean, I guess I'm always a danger to this. So the idea was that I crack their piloting, perhaps, and then I don't have to like use drone parts or whatever and finish them off. But I just needed to actually cloak this, and I didn't. One, two, cloak. Hey, we did it. Sometimes I actually make the right plays. Good. All right, and money, yay. Civilian or civilian? Civilian, 2 to 3 stores in civil sectors. Also generally most scrap on average. All right, sector layout. I'm gonna take this beacon first, see if those are stores. We could still hit the distress. Like, this is a pretty compact sector and allowing us to see everything. Yeah, like, unless I'm need a store and I'm super beat up, I can go like an Engi versus civilian, but that's about it. Like, it's civilian all the time. It's like, well, I need stores and I need to avoid fights. So, and I have an option. Continue. Store. All right. Yeah, I can just go to the store. Pick up the distress whenever. Weapon. I mean, it's a weapon. Could just get Pegasus. We used that last time on the Federation Sea, but probably just pick this up. Okay, which I can't actually even get online. Nearly can. Do I want to sell the beam drone just to get it online right now? Is the question. I think we'll be fine. I need to make 14 bucks. Not great, not terrible. Right. Hail them! Hi. I'm a fan of the burst one. Yeah, like this is where, like, if I had another weapon where I could just slide in like another 2-power weapon, we'd be like ecstatic with our current selection of items. 3 shots and a pike. Okay. Neato. So this should fire at 9 seconds. Both our shield bubbles will be up to fire before this. I don't know if that sets up for the pike. So we'll probably cloak it anyways, just to be on the safe side. Neat. They're good, but they feel more constrained than usually with only 3 weapon slots. 100%. Chain laser I take there? Yeah. Yeah, it's like chain laser's like the worst of the 2 power lasers. I feel that's correct. Oh no, you gotta fix your shields. Don't you worry about your weapons. All right, I have sensors. I can actually look in the ship versus having to guess if they're in trouble or not. Shield training? Everyone's favorite, shield training. I guess I could just fire double bursts. And then you go do that. I don't know about that one. 49 and 19. All the money. All right, well, again, get the weapon online. And essentially we should be good. I still would probably prefer a beam here, but that's a pretty winning weapon setup there. Reject their offer. Will I live to regret it? I doubt it. Will you live to regret it? Also doubtful. Nice weapons you have there. Do I care about a crew kill? Probably not. Should put flak back here so the projectiles line up more evenly with the bursts. Really? Okay. I will fight you. No. You, like, threatened me. How could I possibly take your offer after you wished me harm? It's not allowed. I couldn't look at my crew. Couldn't look them in the eyes. Be like, I made sure, like, you know, like, nothing bad happened to you, and, you know, that I respect my crew to the point. Oh, wait, that's a double jump back. Ew, that's way less good. I should have paid way more attention to mapping the sector out than what I did. Cool. Hey, that's nice. Oh, there's another store. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I will take it. Huh. It is interesting. I mean, that generates money, which I don't inherently need. What sector are we? Like this, we're sector 5. We have 2 sectors to essentially just get shields 3. where pre-igniter is very useful against like Zoltan shields, and this is essentially what we'd be using the beam drone for anyways, so I think I still keep that over getting long-range scanners. Needlessly fast weapons. Oh, now I definitely should have bought the Pegasus. Investigate. Communicate telepathically. What? Are you a Faith? Is that what you are? I think so. Put you indoors. Human can deal with borders. Cool. Good fight. Yep. $27. Like, I should kind of hold on money-wise, so, you know, like, if I find, like, a nice slow weapon, that we're really taking advantage of the pre-igniter. Ah, cool, Pulsar. You know what you do in Pulsars? Hack weapons. Body hack weapons. Unless hacking engines gives me enough. Well, the missile would still be online. Missile would still be online. Then we cloak it and get another volley off. Okay. Gross. Or Pulsar shows up before I have a chance to do anything. Really? Like a 10-second Pulsar? Okay, I'm gonna put a shield up. So the Pulsar hits my shields, guaranteed. So now it's less likely to hit my cloaking. Fire that. Which weapon am I gonna protect? We'll protect the burst laser, so we're actually gonna keep all of our weapons powered. Okay. So if we got ioned in the weapon, some of our weapons would still stay online. Right? Because ion damage is based on the amount of power we have in the systems. Cloak that garbage. I wanted you to go over there. So again, we want a shield bubble up so that it definitely gets hit to protect weapons. Cool. All good. Barb. Come on, Gestro, heal up already. No, I'm not gonna risk it. Just. Oh, you heard me. Well, Farb's always there. Alright, let's hop to the exit. Hi. Sure. Am I diving? Engine controlled or Zoltan controlled? Engi's acceptable. Engi is acceptable. I mean, we could kill Zoltans, but there's a potential for like a third store here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Promise to help. Engi. Distress. Offer assistance. Repair drone. That was not the crew kill weapon I was looking for. That was not the crew kill weapon I was looking for. Oh, that's gonna burn down before I have a chance to do anything about it. Neat. Never mind. All totally cool. Never a doubt. So for spiders. Storm. I can win with these weapons, but we could win with more weapons. Yes? I think the answer to that is yes. Right? Crew kills became a whole lot less relevant. Go double flak glaive? It would make sense. The only problem is I wouldn't be able to get it online for a little bit. Not like enough that it's actually detrimental in any shape, manner, or form. That feels excessive and unnecessary. I like trains. Been a moment. Hello, hello. Oh yeah, Glaive is definitely correct here. It's so ridiculous. How's gaming? Gaming's been going all right. Gaming has been going all right. We're on a 50 streak, so that's pretty good. Pretty good. What, double flak? So the problem with that is like that's like not gonna get online for a long while, and I would essentially just have to sell the burst to get that to go, which that feels kind of risky. Now, which sector is this? Sector 6. All right, I'm gonna buy it. I'll buy it. All right, we'll buy it. We'll sit it there. But I still keep this, because there could be there's a possibility that like my 3 flak shots miss, or it's like 4 shields, and then things can get kind of gross without having like this additional weapon online to potentially switch over to. Come to the dark side. Yeah, I'm pretty sure chat already thinks I'm well positioned in the dark side. Well-respected member of the dark side community. Shut up. Stop it. Stop it. Already dead. You've already won. Too afraid of pirates to travel home unassisted. Can you escort us? Yeah, like how garbage your double weapon. Yeah, sure. Why not? I will help you too. My content got rewarded. Mm-hmm. So not necessary. Good fight. Poor pirates? No, what? No, we're not on Team Pirates. We're on Team Crow. What are you doing? Yeah, oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. I've been on here for a while. We're always cheering for me. Always me. No one else. Always Team Crow. 90 scrap. Okay. Sure. Yeah, we just put that there. Whatever. Do I need reactor? Nah. When have I ever needed reactor? Investigate the battlefield. Hi, how's it going? Technically good enough. Don't you dare. I knew you were gonna go into my piloting because you're jerks. See? It's slow because I don't got the weapon online. Crow, it doesn't really matter. Shh. Matters to me. This is the slowest pre-igniter glaive fight in history. Just throwing that out there. Give me tons of money. Alright, that really wasn't like tons of money, but... Hi. Ew. Ew. 12. So they'll have 3 health left. In theory, this will work. Hey, we got there. Somehow, some way. We were able to win. I have 8 power in weapons and 5 power in all my other systems combined. This is peak FTL. This is just peak FTL right here. Doesn't get any better than this. It's dumb. It's a store. I mean, I have like 1 million weapons I can sell at the store, so sure. Sure. Do I need anything here? No, I think we're good. Ridiculous. Raid the civilian ship. We got it. We did it. Why? Why? I don't need it. Go away. Oh, this is the worst. It's just the worst. We are still pretty scrubby against borders here, but again, strategically just doesn't really matter because they're dead before they can do anything. Yeah, do like 7 crew rotations to kill off 2 mantis. We're fine. Exit. Store dive. Probably. Ignored. Such a waste of a glaive shot. Fine. Do I need that for phase 3 at all? I don't need any of this stuff. Well, we saw a bunch of stuff the last time around, so we're not... I almost want to grab a human just to help with the boarding situation, because I have, like, 4 squishy crew. But I'm not going to buy a human. We'll buy cloaking. Buy reactor. I really should get a human, though. But we could find a mantis. And I only have 1 crew spot open. It's probably fine. It's probably gonna be fine, chat. I want this for the dive in case they do something annoying. I want my daughter and came back to godlike. A little bit. This did get silly. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it and pretend like it didn't. Well, there goes my charge time. No. Nope, not yet. Okay. And we're good. That was close. Engi controller Mantis Homeworlds. Alright, we're going Mantis. Just try and find a Mantis crew to, like, even one Mantis just makes dealing with borders a lot easier. It's not nearly as gross. Because the thing is like, once one of the borders drops below the health threshold, they'll both go back, if that's the kind of situation that we're in. Store. All right. Not there yet. I don't really like pre-venting. I mean, we'll eventually do like some venting strategies to deal with that kind of stuff, but pre-venting I always find pretty dangerous. It's better to just piece it together as need be. We're gonna jettison the pod. I don't have a clone bay. Would lose crew. No thank you. That was our Mantis though. Would you like missiles? Sure. Reactor, 10 hull points. Good. I wanted money. I wanted money. Gonna hit you in the piloting. And also your teleporter, I guess. Oh, I was a fraction of a second too slow on that one. I was just gonna pre-cloak this thing. I mean, I guess what we could do, well, actually, we have enough money. We can go to the store and probably just buy a crew by selling one of the million things that I could just sell. Oh, I got one more jump before. All right. Whew, imagine selling something. That would have been terrible. I still should get shields 3 so we don't just die against the flagship. Oh, come on. Why? Why are you like this? Think this is funny, FTL? How do you not sell a Mantis in your own? What's that about? All right, whatever. Let's go and start working on Shields 3. Oh, floating around in escape pods? Yeah. No boarding. Contact the civil. There are runs where I like fight so hard to get weapons. Now we have them. They keep giving me like burst lasers and charge lasers. They're like, here, did you need one of these? You can have one of these. Did you want one of them? It's like, no, I'm good. Oh, yeah, maybe you need it. No, we're fine. Well, we bought one in a store. There was another one in a store. Did we get one for free? No, did I buy two? I think I bought two. We got two for free, and then we also got a charge laser one for free. Is what happened. Sure. Whatever. You got crew damage. Get wrecked. Hey, Tesla Coil, how's it going? Sorry, it took me a second to decipher. Okay. One, two. I bought it. Pre-igniter happened. Yeah. Oh, it's almost a spooky fight. Almost a spooky fight. Leave me alone. Mantis repair slave. Nobody's a slave. Everybody totally wanted to be here. Hey. GG's. 24, 46. Okay, reactor. Yeah. Oh. Sure, it's a free jump, essentially. Data stores. Alright, whatever. Cloaking is cheating. I mean, not when I have it, but when the game has it, that's definitely cheating. Lisa needs braces. I'm gonna buy an Ion Blast too from Stealth B. No. Gosh, that would feel so awful. Like if you were in the position that you just needed a second weapon and that was like the only thing you would come across. Sure. I just realized it might be the first run in a long time where I'm still waiting for the timing out of the flagship. Yeah, well, starting 4 hours early and pre-igniter build makes that a lot more feasible than normal. No? No, that's good. That's totally acceptable. It's good enough anyways. No. Oh, am I gonna get hit here now? Yeah. Yep. I was just like, oh, I didn't do anything. I really didn't think they were gonna break through the second door that fast. But they did. GG runs over. Hey, Python. All right. It's a bit of a long one. You arrive at an outpost close to the Federation base. Your access code gets you past initial security. That and the fear of a pre-igniter double flak one glaive combo. An officer sets up a direct feed to the Federation base's war room. And Rotoli speaks first, saying, hello there. How can I be of service to you? You explain your mission. Your explanation is met with cheers of enthusiasm. General Churz of the Engi Brigade speaks up. Intel suggests you got this one in the bag. The risk all save. Nah, don't worry about it. Explain the weakness of the enemy fleet. I mean, they know what it is. It is settled. The rebels, they'll be here in a matter of moments. We'll hold off those warships, but yeah, it's fine. Good luck. Good luck. Don't worry about it. It's fine. We got this. M52 and going strong. Nice. There's the base. It's 1,000,000 miles away. Just because refills tanks. 2 days and get back. I have 5 contracts waiting for me, 2 of which are people I talked with weeks ago, and since I've already booked their days, and I'm trying days. What a pain. I don't know. All right, let's make our way to the base. Oh my gosh, I'm totally fending for myself attacking and escaping. Ooh, that's a lot of jukes. More patient? Yeah, that is an important key element to it. That's true. 2 swipes. Nobody makes me do 2 swipes. Wow, can we talk about how garbage the sector layout is? 'Cause this is pretty bad. I know, I'm probably gonna win. That didn't say 1, did it? I think it was a little bit early there, but okay. Wonder what the chat is hoping for a free demo with Trigon after this. Okay, is there like a store nearby? Because I seem to have a stockpile of a ridiculous amount of equipment again. Maybe. I have to remember I don't actually one-shot like the flagship, so. warning drone on my ship. Thank you. Steven? Steven! It's right there! Oh, you will look at me when I'm talking to you. I will not be ignored. I've seen Hollow play Trigon, and there's something about it I don't like, but I can't express it. Necro's having a lot of trouble with keyboard shortcuts, even. It's part of it. Let's see. I'm kind of curious if there is a store up here. For no particular reason. Hi there. Oh, you have 13 hull. Okay. Or, yeah, so I don't got the one shot with just the glaive. Oh well, I guess it starts with this. Okay, 3 shields were safe. This one's gonna take a while. Potentially. Because we had to change it up. Alright, there we go. Come on. Store? Huh? Huh? Boo. Boo. That's gonna get overtaken. Alright, whatever. Just go to the base and get a free reset, I guess. What do I need? I mean, I guess shields 4 is like the easy thing. Just do shields 4 and whatever. Crow needs a sweat. 3D GFX was the death knell the golden age gave me. Prove me wrong. I mean, there is something to be said about, like, where games, like high-end games, like where they spend all this time to get these, you know, photographic images and whatnot. And, I mean, there's still some really good games still getting out, even on the cheap, though. Anyways, this is it, the Royal Flagship. If you're somehow, some way able to destroy this monstrosity, the treasure will have a chance of survival. There's no turning back. Okay, we can do this because we have cloaking. Probably could have let them hack the drones. Hack engines. I'll probably get the cloak prepared in time. Is it still on cooldown? I could YOLO it. GG's. The Fury Brigade's actually innovative because they could rely on, well, anything else. I mean, there's something to be said about like open world games and like there's also like certain limitations with game designs. Go Team Crow. Thank you, Turn. Thank you. The fence drone's gonna be a little slightly annoying, but it's not really gonna be an issue. Cools, chase down flagships, covers heavily damaged from previous fight, scans indicate, redirect considerable power to its drones, get ready for a fight. Yeah. Yep. I did not put up a defense drone to deal with the boarding drone. Never mind, totally fine. Good fight. All right. Can't hack. That's fine. I will have to deal with mind control. Well, except Slug can't be MC'd. And we have beam drone to help deal with the phase. Do I have anything I can spend the money on? I can get sensors with my life form scanners. Heck yeah. All right, we're not certain how it's able to keep fighting. The amount of damage it's sustained, it looks like it's transferred power to the teleport, as well as some kind of super weapon be prepared. This is it. Hey, JFK, how's it going? The Engi. Faith! Oh, I didn't see that one coming. This is pretty okay. Okay, drop all the shields, hacking up. Did you shoot the first one? Oh no, of course Steven's gonna be bad about this. Hey Badger, we started a little bit early. Just a skosh. I don't really care about that hit. Okay. Oh, I was also totally supposed to have started that already. Yeah, let's get rid of that. Oh, do I don't want them boarding me. That actually would be way more beneficial, probably. Oh, that could potentially fire. Crush missiles. Okay. I got time. Beam drone, go! Go Beamy! Okay, or not. I gave you a moment, Beamy. I tried. You wasted your opportunity. Four damage. GG's. Got there. I don't want anybody dying on the... whatever, we'll just go there. Fragon Wen, yeah. Thank you, Monty, Trex, Pixie, Gezdrew, Maloney, and Faith for joining the crew. Pretty clean Engi A run. It just was a little bit spooky because we like blew through there were two early stores in Sector 1 that I really couldn't go to. Well, I went to the first one just to sell the drone and the augment. But then we found like Flak 1, Burst 1 at a store, and then bought like hacking and cloaking in pretty short order, and we're pretty cruising through that, and then it got silly once I bought a pre-igniter into Glaive. No, 29 and 4. 16 streak. 14 and 0. All right, and the final was 56.79. Oh, Python Idler had like all the numbers, just needed the orders just a little bit off. Because they had to meme. 48, 100 beacons, win. 48, 100, 1826 for the 56.79. It's pretty good. It's pretty decent. Okay, so go to the main menu. I'm curious. So the streak hits 51. Let's edit STR streak. Current streak is 51. NGAs have been added to the list. And then out of the ships that are left. Kestrel B, C, Stealth B, Zoltan A, Mantis C.